Worthy Road Studios presents Tyson Foods Peabody Golden Tide Football.
At Tyson Foods, we're on a journey that is grounded in heritage and humility while embracing ambition and growth. We're transforming into a different kind of food company with unparalleled capability that spans agriculture to dining culture. And while the value of our company has grown substantially in the past few years, we are just getting started. We are disciplined and focused operators. We manage capital thoughtfully and courageously. We are dynamic entrepreneurs, innovators, and brand builders. These are essential elements of who we are and what we do, but alone they do not explain Tyson Foods. We're a food company, we're a family, and we're taking a big step forward. The entrepreneurial spirit that fueled our founders fuels us. We feel and embrace a responsibility to create a better future. To do so, we must acknowledge that the world is changing. The people, customers, markets, and technology of tomorrow will not be the same as they are today. As our world grows, challenges are becoming more complex and opportunities are taking new forms. The basics of life, like good food and enough resources, are not givens. They must be preserved, reimagined, and created simply and ambitiously at a meaningful scale. The world is changing and so are we, not simply reacting to change, but embracing it so we can thrive within it. It is time for us to think differently about the role Tyson Foods plays in our world. To inspire our next chapter and guide our team, we have defined a new purpose for our company. A purpose that unifies how we do more than our part to ensure the world thrives, while also constantly pursuing growth to ensure Tyson Foods thrives. At Tyson Foods, we make real, accessible, and inspiring food. We do it sustainably, creatively, and transparently at a scale that matters, because Tyson Foods exists to raise the world's expectations for how much good food can do.
And hello again, everybody, and welcome back home to Trenton, Peabody, where we're in the second round of the state playoffs. Even though we didn't play last week, Terry, we're in the second round, and it's going to show Union City coming to visit again. The Tornadoes have already swept in. They've been out on the field, and we know them quite well by now.
We do. We know that they've already been here once this year, and we handled them pretty well. And they've made some changes, especially on the defensive side of the football. Some new names, new faces you're going to see out there, and even a couple of changes on the offensive side of the ball, and it has boded well for them up to this point. But up to this point, they have not faced the team like they're going to face tonight in Trenton Peabody. And so I talked to Shane Jacobs earlier down on the field, and he said practice this week and last week went really, really well, and they're really excited to kick off another defense of their state championship.
Well, you got to win them one at a time. You don't overlook anybody, and I'm sure that's what he's preaching down there right now on the field as the team is huddled, getting their instructions, and they will be facing the Golden Tornadoes of Union City tonight in round 2 of the state tournament. We got a lot of information to share with you. We'll do that after we come back after this 2-minute break. Stay tuned.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
At Martin and Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today. Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one.
Back at Trenton Peabody, where we're set to go, and we see some fans there that braving the cold. It's not necessarily cold out, it's just pleasantly crisp.
It is. It's a great night for football, and as you said, Dan, it's not too terribly cold just yet. That'll come hopefully in a couple of weeks, but it's a great night to be out on the gridiron tonight.
That's right, and we've got 2 teams that's wanting to advance. The winner of this game tonight will play the winner of Adamsville and McKenzie, and we'll keep you updated on scores as they go along throughout the evening. We already got some East Tennessee scores, I should say, reported in, but we've got a lot of information to share with you tonight, and we want to do that. Other games around the area, Terry has absolutely supplied me with a list.
I know how you like lists, so that's why I thought you might want that list.
That was good. Terry, if you want to share that all right, with everybody.
In Class 1A, we're going to try to keep up with 4 games that affect teams in our area. Huntland is at Fayetteville tonight. Moore County is at Huntington. Greenfield playing host to West Carroll, and Lake County is playing host to Dresden. Now, those first 2 games, Huntland and Fayetteville, the winner of that game will play the winner of the Moore County-Huntington game next Friday night. And, of course, the winner of the 2 other games, West Carroll-Greenfield, winner will play the Dresden-Lake County winner next Friday. In Class 2A, we have Riverside is traveling to Lewis County tonight. The winner of that game will take on the winner of Forest and Waverly next Friday night. And then, of course, as Dan has already mentioned, Adamsville is taking on McKenzie, and the winner of that game will play the winner of our game here. And another game that we're trying to keep up with a little bit from over on the other side of the state, Hampton and Meigs County are squaring off tonight, and so far that game is tied at 7 in the first quarter. Class 3A, hey, it wouldn't be a night without a COVID win, and Milan has been the recipient of a 1-0 COVID win over Covington, and so Milan will advance to round 3 next Friday night at Johnny Hale Stadium, and they will play the winner of Martin Westview and South Gibson that's going on right down the road from us. In Class 4A, Creekwood travels to Lexington tonight, and the winner of that game will take on the winner of the Hardin County Springfield game next Friday night, and that game is taking place up in Springfield tonight. Also in Class 4A, Dyersburg travels to Haywood, and Crockett County travels to Ripley. Those 2 winners will play next Friday night as well. Class 5A, Brighton and Henry County squaring off tonight in Paris, and then Clarksville and Clarksville Northeast are squaring off also, and those 2 winners will play next Friday night. Then in Division 2, Trinity Christian is on the road at Donaldson Christian, Middle Tennessee Christian made the trek down to Jackson to play USJ, and then JCS is on the road at Davidson Academy. So, Dan, those are the games that we're going to try to keep up with.
We'll do the best we can.
We'll do the best we can absolutely do.
Here we got Peabody and Union City, and this rivalry goes way back for years and years, and we will tell you more about that during the game. But Peabody is celebrating their 100th season of football this season, and Union City goes back a little bit further than that. This is their 118th season of playing, and 91st meeting between the two teams, and Union City leads that series 47-37-6, and Peabody's won 2 of the 3 games that teams have played during the playoffs. Peabody won in 2015 and 2018, but Union City won it in 2017 by the score of 28-21, and that catches you up. This rivalry between these two teams not far down the road from each other, really, and that is where that stands right now as far as all time. This in the previous 6 seasons, Terry. Now get this. Peabody has either won the state championship or whoever has defeated them deep in the playoffs has gone on to win the championship.
Wow.
And you talk about having pride on this team. You got something to yell about. When we come back, we're going to talk about next year. We're going to skip to a year, and we're going to come back and tell you about next year. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Amy Greer and her staff, Scarlett Smith and Courtney Tyree, have over 30 years experience when it comes to helping their customers with their auto, home, life, and financial service needs. They always make sure that their customer is top priority and put their customers' needs first. They are located downtown Trenton across from the police and fire department. They welcome you to stop by or call them for a free quote today.
Families turn to Christian Family Medicine for their everyday medical needs. Vaccines for children, sports physicals for teenagers, or an annual exam for mom. They're here for you. They welcome patients of all income levels, including those on TennCare.
Hi, I'm Drew Brown, a physician assistant at Christian Family Medicine. The next time you need medical care, visit us at one of our 8 locations: Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie.
To learn more, go to ChristianFamilyMed.com. That's ChristianFamilyMed.com.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
Back at Trenton Peabody, you see the cheerleaders. They're about ready to get started here with this big playoff game tonight. And let's talk for just a few minutes about next year. There's been a lot of talk about next year and what all's going to happen. And, well, next year, the classification that Peabody's going to be playing in is in Region 7 1A. They're going to be playing in their region. They'll have Greenfield, Halls, Humboldt, Lake County, Peabody, and West Carroll. This was done because it just simply was forced to be that way. You wasn't going to get the games you need.
Yeah, something that sometimes people don't understand is one of the biggest headaches that a head coach has to go through is scheduling. And, of course, Peabody is, when the numbers came out, they were the largest single A school in the state. I believe it was 374, 375, one of those two. And so they, as with every other team in the state, they had the option that they could play up in 2A, which is where we are now, or they could stay in 1A. And I know from talking to Coach Jacobs over the past few weeks, he was really torn, about which way to go. And in the end, they decided to go single A, and here's why. What was being prognosticated, I guess for lack of a better word, predicted, was that the single A district was going to be a pretty big, or region was going to be a pretty big region, anywhere from 7 to 9 to 10 teams. If you're in that region, that means, let's say that you have 9 region teams. All right, well, that means you're going to play 8 region games. You only have to find 2 games. We could do that. Okay, that's not that big of a problem. If it went to 2A, they were projected to be in a 5-team region, which means you're going to play 4 games in the region, and now you've got to find you 6 out-of-conference games. Well, people say, well, that's not a problem. Yes, it is. When Trenton Peabody comes calling, not too many people want to pick up the phone right now.
Yes, that is true. You don't want to play.
No, and we do have a tentative schedule for next year. Coach Jacobs sent it to me this afternoon, and I can tell you, I can run through it. Please bear in mind that this is tentative.
Change.
No contracts have been signed, and all this is just word-of-mouth agreements. We're looking like we're going to open up with Milan. Again, not sure about the home and away. And, yes, I know we played over there this year, so you would think we're playing here, going to play here next year, but it's a new contract, so – and there's a reason why it could change, and I'll get to that in just a second. It looks like we're going to host Martin Westview, which is a 2A team. If we'd been 2A, we would be in their region. In week 2, or the second game, I guess it would be week 1 actually. But anyway, Lake County on the road there, going to host Southside, Jackson Southside. So we renewed that 2-year, or going to renew that 2-year contract at Greenfield. Now here's one that I mean, guys, folks, this was a struggle to fill this game, but we're going to go to Dyersburg, which that's a very good program. Dan, you and I know Bart Stowe, the head coach over there, because I played for his dad at Lexington, and Bart runs a great program, and so but we're going to go to Dyersburg. We're going to go back to Halls, and the reason we're going back to Halls is because it's a new contract, new region, and so we're going to make another trip over there. Then the next week after Halls would be our open date. Then we would host Humboldt. Then we would play Huntington. And now where we play Huntington, I know Coach Jacobs texted both coaches today and told them and said, guys, we want to play one of those on the road and one of them to come here. And that way you don't get lopsided on your home and aways. And then finish out the season hosting West Carroll. Now, if you're in 2A, let's look at it this way. Lake County's not going to play you. Greenfield's not going to play you. Halls, Dangshire's not going to play you. Humboldt's not going to play you. And West Carroll's not going to play you. And the reason I say that, because we ain't played them the last few years. And so it's at first I thought, when they came out, I thought, well, crap, we're going to play up. We're going to stay in 2A. But then after looking at it and talking to Coach Jacobs, and folks, let me tell you something. I talked about that Dyersburg game. We tried to play Lexington. Thought we had something worked out with them. It fell through right at the last minute. We even put a call into Henry County, a 5A school. Thought we had something worked out with them. It fell through right at the last minute. And so that's not a slur towards Dyersburg. But as you can see, if we were in a 2A region, our out-of-region schedule couldn't be nearly this stout because it would be harder to get games.
Yes.
And so that's and I don't know if I've explained it well enough. I hope I have. I just know there was a lot of people I think that were surprised that Peabody decided to stay 1A. I'll be honest with you. When I first heard the news that they were even considering staying 1A, I was like, what are they thinking? Well, then Coach Jacobs and I had a conversation. I thought, you know what, that makes perfect sense. And I hope it does to our fans. And folks, we're going to play Milan, Westview, Southside, Dyersburg, Huntington. That will get us ready for the playoffs. Trust me.
You got that right.
We're going to play some good programs. You're going to see some high. This way, we don't have to try to play Sheffield. We don't have to try to play Booker T. Washington. And that's not a slur to them, but, I mean, we're going to play better competition who's going to bring more fans to Walter Kilser Stadium, and it's going to turn out. It's going to be for the best. It really is.
Now go back. We talked about last year. Let's go back to the problem at hand, and that is a big football game tonight with Union City. We'll be back with the starting lineups right after this 2-minute break.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
At Case IH, we believe it's our job to provide you with solutions. That's why our Farmall and Maxim tractors, as well as our tools and attachments, are designed with you in mind. From mowing to baling to loading and more, we're here to help turn your to-dos into to-dones. At Case IH, we'll keep your days running smoothly with equipment that's durable, versatile, and highly efficient. No wonder farmers are more loyal to Case IH than any other brand. Visit your local dealer or go to caseih.com/livestock for more.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
Our pregame brought to you by Tyson Foods, raising the world's expectations for how much good food can do. Starting lineups, Terry, let's talk about Union City maybe.
For Union City, they will start at quarterback. Wes Tillman, number 2. Tillman is the straw that stirs the drink for this Union City team. 151 rushes, 1,417 yards, and he has scored 19 touchdowns on the season. His main weapon in the backfield will be Trayvon Westbrooks. 192 carries, 1,115 yards, 8 touchdowns. In the first game here earlier in the year, Tillman was 11 carries for 129 with a touchdown. One of those carries was a 73-yard carry, and Westbrooks had 21 carries for 56 yards. Those two are going to touch the ball 75 to 80% of the time. The other running backs, Jonathan Stone, a senior, number 14, and Jacob Arnold, who is a new name, a freshman, number 27. 2 wideouts, number 28, Grant Jernigan, who is a senior. And we think James Burcham is back tonight. He's been injured. Actually, he's been injured since the last Peabody Union City game. And so we think he's going to be back as well. Up front, Harris Cagle, a junior. Hayden Kennedy, a sophomore, is at left guard. The center is Carter Bondurant. The right guard is John Braden Powers, and Jason Bone has moved out to right tackle. For Trenton Peabody, starting at quarterback, Sam Driggers, number 16, 60 for 113, 930 yards, 12 touchdowns, and an interception. He did throw an interception in the earlier contest against Union City. At running back, number 7, Khalid Ganaway, 174 carries, 1,419 yards, which places him third in West Tennessee, and he has scored 19 touchdowns on the year. 1 wideout, DeMarcus Key, the junior, 13 catches, 181 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Number 18, the leading receiver, Malik Ganaway, a junior, 32 catches, 595 yards, averaging 18.6 yards per catch, and he has scored 6 touchdowns. The other receivers, number 14, Carson Vandiver, the senior, 4 catches for 31 yards and a touchdown. In the backfield, back there with Ganaway, playing tight end, playing H-back, playing fullback, a little bit of everything, is Ethan Ray. The sophomore, Ethan, does have a catch on the year, and by gosh, Ethan had him a nice little 25-yard carry against Gibson County a couple of weeks ago. Across the front, and this is where the rubber meets the road for this Peabody offense. At left tackle, number 74, Shelton Hopkins. He is a senior. The left guard is number 50, Connor Meadows. He is a junior. The center, Ben Hayes, number 55, the senior. At right guard is Christian Poor, number 54, the senior. And at right tackle is number 70, Blake Menace, and Menace is a senior. And Dan, that is the offensive starters for both units.
As we get set to start here at Trenton Peabody, this live stream is a copyright broadcast from Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this without the consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. Don't forget about Seiler Thornton Insurance Agency. They've got locations in Trenton and Dyer, so stop in and see them for your insurance needs. Elite Dental has locations in Trenton and in Jackson. And at Elite Dental, their smiles say it all. Attorney Bradley Owens will handle your personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. Eddie's Pharmacy offers 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and they offer vaccinations. Amy Greer State Farm in Trenton has homeowners, auto, farm, life, Medicare, and supplements, Medicare supplements, and financial services. Christian Family Medicine has locations in Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie. And don't forget about Anderson's Furniture. They have all your home furnishing needs, especially recliners. Stop by and see them. Well, Terry, crowds gathering. You can see them there, all wearing the black and gold tonight. And let's go now. I think we've got time to do the defensive starters for you.
Starting at for Trenton Peabody Golden Tide on defense. This defense, Dan, is very good, giving up 59 points all season. That's an average of 5.9 points per game. Starting at one defensive end, Jordan Shepard. Starting at one defensive tackle is number 73, Connor Gatlin. And the next name, man, we are sure glad to have him back at our nose tackle, number 78, Big Braxton Johnson. And starting at the other defensive end is, if he's not the defensive player of the year in this region, I don't know what these people have been watching. But you've got Jason Baskerville. Leads the team in tackles with 66, solo tackles with 41. He has 22 tackles for loss, 10 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and 19 quarterback hurries. The linebackers, number 3, London Burkett in the middle. He is flanked by number 9, Alan Jones on the strong side. Number 2, Draquan Vaughn on the weak side. In the secondary, number 4, DeMarcus Key. Number 23, Jadarian Easley. At the corners and the safeties are the 2 seniors, number 14, Carson Vandiver, and number 1, Tristan Cook. And they are the ones who are going to make sure that everybody else is in the right place where they are supposed to be. And Dan, another update, Meigs County has taken a 21-14 lead over Hampton with about a minute to go until halftime.
Okay, Duncan's Pharmacy Express. Visit Duncan's Pharmacy Express today and let them take care of you. Trenton Health and Rehab offers skilled and long-term services. Visit them for your rehab needs. H&R AgriPower. H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer and has new farm equipment parts and offers full service on farm equipment. Team captains are headed toward the center of the field now on each side. And for Trenton Peabody, the middle captain will be Carson Vandiver. And he is going to be flanked by Ganaway and at number 57, and that is David Whitten. Those are the team captains. Union City captain across the way, and they're waiting for, is that number 2?
I believe that's number
Tillman.
2, Wes Tillman.
And the head official goes out to the center of the field. Terry, these officials probably out of Shelby County?
No, they're actually, believe it or not, they're out of Jackson.
Really?
They are. They don't cover either one of these schools, and when you get in playoff time,
that's handy.
If you don't cover either one of the schools, then you can send a crew to that game. And Dan, I'm going to bet, regardless of who wins this coin toss, that Peabody is going to go on offense first.
Well, let's see what happens.
We're going to help you have a good ball game, okay? Yes, sir. Hard and clean. Congratulations on the playoff. Thank you. All right, so we've got a half a dollar. There's tails and heads. You're going to make your call. I drop it on the bell. What's your call? You call tails. What do you call? Tails. It's a head, so you've won the call. You're going to receive. They're going to receive. You want the ball? They're going to receive. Oh, okay. Which way do you want to kick? It's in the scoreboard. It's in the scoreboard. Okay. Put your back that way.
But we won the toss. Let's go. Field's in excellent condition. The temperature is a little colder, and it may be interested in 55? 50. Yep. It may be interesting to see how that affects handling the football on a colder night like this. All the games, every one of the games start at 7 o'clock. That's local time across the state of Tennessee. And as Terry has been keeping you updated, there's some of the games already there. Here comes the Tide. And across the way, the Tornadoes. And Peabody ready to play. It's been 2 weeks and too long.
One game in, I think, 26 days. That's
pretty tough, isn't it?
It's very tough. It's tough on the coaches. It's tough on the players. You know, luckily we've got a tremendous coaching staff. We see the fireworks going off behind the visitors' stands, and we've got a veteran coaching staff that has done a great job of keeping our guys focused, and I think they'll be ready to play.
The band exits the playing field. And as Terry mentioned, Covington had to forfeit due to COVID. And that may be something that we see quite often in these playoffs.
Well, we had one more. Dobbins-Bennett up in East Tennessee defeated McMinn County 1-0. Now, that was going to be a pair of 10-win teams. And so Dobbins-Bennett
that's quite a shame.
It really is. Actually, that made Dobbins-Bennett's 10th win. And so then the other team finishes the year. And so you had a 9-2 and 10-1 game, and the 10-1 team had to forfeit.
Sanchez going to kick it off for Union City. 12 minutes on the clock. Let's play football. High end over end kick. Going to be taken at about the 13 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25 up to the 26-yard line. First down 10 Tide at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, good job coverage by Union City on there. And Dan, expect for Peabody to not change a whole lot over what they've done over the past 10 games, and especially with what they did against Union City in their first contest. Union City going to a little bit more of a 3-4 look as opposed to a 3-3-5 like we saw before.
Driggers under center and whistle.
Clock didn't start.
Clock problems already.
I believe that's our friend Danny Jones down on the clock.
Good guy. Now we're set to go. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Ganaway takes the football, looks for the opening, finds it to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, and down at about the 50-yard line. Ganaway opens it up, and boy, did he ever. To the no man's land, right at the 50-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 for Peabody. Look at him go.
Yeah, just a great job. Outside zone play right there, man on man. And Clayton made 2 really good cuts and was able to pick up 24.
This time 3 go wide to the left side. Driggers under center. Lone running back. Here we go again. This time cuts it up the middle. And the ball came out, but he was already down.
Oh,
no.
They're going to say he fumbled.
So Union City comes out with a break at the 48-yard line.
Let's take another look at that.
I'd have to see that again. There's one.
Oh,
ball's out.
Ball was out. That's a.
Ball's at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for Union City.
Well, not the way that we wanted to start.
I bet they didn't draw it up that way.
No.
Tillman, the quarterback, he's working out of the gun. Wide right, wide left. Man goes in motion left side. Handoff straight up the middle. Hello. How you doing? Picked up a yard to the 48. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Jason Baskerville, Mr. Everything on the defensive end, slides off the block. You'll see on the Siler Thornton replay and just stopped Westbrooks before he could get going.
They gave him 2 yards on the play to the 49. Tillman, man in motion right side. Keeps, looks, flips back to the left side, and right on him. And down in a hurry across the 50 to the 48-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. They've got a quarterback. They're going to mark it at the 47. 3rd down and about 4.5 yards.
Good job, J.D. Easley coming up from cornerback position. As you said, 3rd down and 4. They've given him 2 pretty good spots.
Wide right, wide left. Man in motion. Snap, keeper. Looks, Tillman, 1st down. He got down to the 42-yard line. Tillman rambles forward up the middle and picks up the 2. And it's 1st down and 10 for Union City on the Peabody 42-yard line. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Wing to the left side. Out of the pistol they go. Now they start a man in motion. He comes back. Now he goes in motion again. And a pitch goes to the left side. And he picked up some yards out to about the 34-yard line. And that's going to be 2nd down. They're going to mark it at the 33-yard line. 2nd down and a yard to go.
Yes, good job by their outside receivers blocking on our defensive backs. We got to do a better job of getting off those blocks. 8 yards is way too many on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard. Wide to the right, wide to the left. 2 wide to the left side. Tight in on the right. There's a snap. Keeps. Heads up the middle. Looks for running room. Not much doing there, and he's brought down hard. Give him a yard gain on the play. Is that enough? It's close.
I tell you what, if they mark it where the other guy was, that's where the other side, far side guy came in.
1st down.
And he got it.
1st and 10 for Union City at the 31. Union City to the line, wide to the right, wide to the left. They're working out of the pistol again. Man goes in motion. There's a snap. And a handoff breaks through and gets to the 26-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 26-yard line.
Yeah, you fake the outside veer and bring the far side running back underneath. That was Arnold.
Wide right, wide left. Out of the gun he goes. There's a snap. Rolls to the right side. Looks, fires a pass. It's intercepted. At the 25, to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, and brought down close to the 30-yard line. Vanderver, can you say it loud enough? Carson Vanderver picked it off. You knew he was reading it. Look at him. There he goes. Carson Vanderver picks up the INT, and 2 turnovers here. Stop 2 drives. One by Peabody, now one by Union City, and the Golden Tide has the football on the Union City 34-yard line, first down and 10.
Yeah, great job by Carson right there. He baited Tillman into that throw. He laid off, and then when Tillman committed to the throw, he broke, and that was an easy interception. Great run back.
Driggers out of the gun. Snap, drops back, looks, fires it to the left side. It is complete. Down to the 16-yard line. That was Ganaway on the reception. And it's first and 10 again for the Tide.
Yeah, this is just a sneak route out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. And great job by Littleton, number 6, to come off and make the tackle, but it was too late as Kalik showed great concentration looking that ball in.
From the 16-yard line, first and 10 for the Golden Tide. They split one wide to the right, 2 to the left. Lone running back there. That looks like Vaughn. There's a snap. There goes straight ahead. And grinding out some yards, 3 or 4 yards there. And I think that was Vaughn. Am I correct?
It was. And this is a little wrinkle that Jay Taylor told me about, but I was kind of sworn to secrecy, where you've got Ganaway coming on the jet sweep, and then you've got Vaughn hitting it back up inside, and so they wanted to see how Union City would react to the jet sweep, and they really didn't react to him very good. So it's nice to see both of those in the game at the same time.
Second down and 7. There's a snap, and there goes Ganaway. Ganaway looks, cuts his way on the inside, tries to work his way down the line, and the ball bounces out of bounds. And Peabody's got the football. He's got his foot about the 8-yard line. So it'll be third down and looks to be about 2 yards from the 8-yard line. 7:18 remaining, first quarter of play, no score.
Yeah, nice play design there, just a jet sweep with Vaughn leading the way, and you're going to see a lot of wrinkles off of that.
Now we come out in a 2-man eye in the backfield. There's a snap. There goes Ganaway up the middle. He's hit at the line.
Yeah, we didn't get much push right there.
Not a lot happening. It's going to be fourth down. Fourth down and about 2.
Yeah, they went to a bare front basically right there, and actually had one more than we could block, and their guy was able to make the play one-on-one with Ganaway, and we're going to our heavy formation.
Eli. The big Eli formation in the backfield. Vaughn is the tailback. Now they come out in a smokestack eye. There's a snap. There goes Vaughn straight ahead. And did he make it? Yes, he's still going. Still going into the end zone. Or is he just shy?
I think they're
no signal yet. No signal yet from the official.
Hang on. We got one coming in talking to him. Oh, they're going to put him at the half-yard line.
What a run. That was muscle, Terry.
Yeah,
that's muscle straight ahead. Look at it right here. Looks like he's going to get stopped at the line. In fact, he went halfway down.
Yeah, he was.
Now he carries 3 or 4 with him, and I don't know how you keep him from being a touchdown.
Yeah, how in the world is that not a touchdown?
Boy, I'd like to see a sideline call on that. Now a smokestack eye and a quarterback sneak, and did he make it?
Yes, he did.
Touchdown Tide. 6-0, Trenton Peabody. May have had to get a touchdown twice on that one.
Sam Driggers just on the quarterback sneaking. I'm going to tell you something now. They got a little penetration on us right there, but Sam did a great job,
made it by a body.
Kept his feet moving and slid off to the right. Second effort got him in the end zone.
Hicks in to attempt the extra point. Holding is Lee. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. 7-0 the score. Peabody leads. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Raspberry Tire, we can help you with brakes, transmission flushes, interstate battery replacement, all types of suspension repairs, and alignments. We carry several major oil brands and tire brands, including Firestone and Bridgestone. Our service center can balance both passenger car tires and semi-truck tires and fill your tires with nitrogen. With 30 years of towing experience, we can haul small, compact cars to semi-trucks, and we are the only record service in Gibson County with heavy-duty towing and recovery services. Come visit us at 2216 Highway 45 Bypass, Trenton.
7-0 the score. Trenton Peabody leading here in, mark the time, 6:01 remaining in the first quarter of play. Hicks is going to kick off. Isaiah Hicks. He's a senior. A lot of kickers to follow around this Peabody team, though.
You're right.
Any other scores?
Hampton and Meigs leads 21-14 at the half. See if we can find something on.
Here we go with the kickoff. Long drive, end over end, taken into the end zone. He went in the back of the ball's fumbled. Who's got it? Peabody says they have it, and the officials say Peabody has it. Now,
Okay.
when we see the replay,
here's why it didn't get blown dead. And we didn't quite go back far enough. But he caught the ball outside of
and went back
and went backwards into the end zone. If he does that, then he can run that ball out, and it's not an automatic touchback. So now Peabody's going to get the ball at the 8-yard line. I didn't get to see who forced the fumble or who got it. But now Union City
calls a timeout.
This is what he is wanting. This is what he's going to want to know. I'm guessing is why it wasn't a touchback. Well, it wasn't a touchback because your kid caught the ball at the 1-yard line.
That's correct.
At the 1-yard line, and then
went
backwards in.
He knows that.
If he gets he kind of lost where he was on the field. If you want to know the truth about it, but what a break for Trenton Peabody. Dan, one update we've got: Haywood 13, Dyersburg nothing in the first quarter. That's in Class 4A.
Trenton Light and Water Department proudly serves the community and 2 new electric substations and newly renovated state-of-the-art water treatment plants. Raspberry Tire Service Center offers tires, oil changes, and all sorts of automotive services. They also have a wrecker service from cars, trailers, and semis. Gibson Farmers Co-op has automotive service and a small engine shop. Gibson Farmers Co-op gift shop offers baby and bridal registry, and they also have curbside pickup. Amy McLemore is a licensed realtor with Town & Country Realty, specializing in the Gibson County area. Have her help you. And Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home is a family-owned business that offers a full spectrum of tributes from traditional funerals to cremation and memorial services, all within your budget. Here we go. Peabody to the line. There's a snap. Handoff. Vaughn. Touchdown Tide. Touchdown Tide. And it's 13-0. 5:49 remaining in the first quarter of play.
Dan, that's just 12.
Christian Family Medicines brings you the touchdowns.
Just 12 personnel right there, pulling right backside guard around, and Vaughn did a great job. Once he broke that initial line, it was no question.
We got a penalty marker down at the kick. Probably too much time or too many men.
They got 12. They got 12 men on the field.
Let's decline that and let's play.
And I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. I didn't know that was a one that you.
Let's see. We're waiting.
Blew it dead. Yeah, they had 12 because I counted them after. Because one ran off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They got 11 now. So, yeah, legal substitution.
What are we doing now?
Well, I don't know. They blew the ball.
It was a dead. They flagged it and blew it dead.
Yeah, they blew it dead, which that was my question. I really didn't think you blew that one. We're supposed to blow that one dead, but they did. No big deal.
We'll just do it again.
Let's do it again.
Hicks into the ball game to attempt the extra point. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. 14-0 the score. Peabody leads. We'll remind you that the broadcast is being brought to you by the Tennessee Army National Guard, Gibson County Animal Shelter, one of the great places here in Gibson County, taking care of the animals. Gibson County Utility District, serving you, and Gibson Connect, serving in Gibson County. Have your advertising promotions seen on Worthy Road Studios live broadcast. This is one of the least expensive ways to promote your ad from Peabody Football, Freed-Hardeman University, Jackson Christian, and Sacred Heart Sports. Call Paul to have your ad noticed. That's Worthy Road Studios. That extra point brought to you by Trenton Health and Rehab. And now they're going to bring you the kickoff as we're set to go. First quarter action brought to you by Duncan's Pharmacy Express.
Dan, Hardin County and Springfield are tied 7-7.
That's a dandy, isn't it?
That is a dandy. Davidson Academy 14, JCS nothing.
Hicks going to kick it off again. Booms it down the field. It's going to be taken at about the nowhere. It's going to let it roll into the end zone. And a touchback, but they gave up on the ball really before that it had bounced. What if it had bounced sideways?
Yeah,
or back?
We
would have been celebrating.
We would have been celebrating. I agree with that.
14-0 the score. Peabody leading. Ball goes to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Union City. 5:49 remaining. First quarter.
Well, the one thing about this Union City offense is they don't
give up.
Well, and they can't afford to get down too much too quick. That was motion.
Running out of the wing, man in motion, and Tillman looking, and he takes a hit and down at about the 22. Gain of a couple on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 22-yard line. Boy, it's good to be back here.
It's great to be back here.
It's good to be back calling a football game. Did you enjoy the last Friday night?
I did. I actually went to the Lexington White House game. Got to see some of my students that I teach that play for Lexington, and good win by them. Waiting to hopefully get an update on their game.
Lone running back, double wing, man goes in motion to the right side. He keeps, and this is Tillman, and he gets up to about the 24. They're going to mark it at the 25. It'll be 3rd down and 5. You can never tell about Tillman. He runs this pretty good. He's a very good athlete.
He is, and you're right, Dan. He does, and he does a great job reading. And Draquan had him at the line of scrimmage, maybe even for a loss, but good job by Tristan Cook coming down from safeties. I expect our safeties to be involved in lots of tackles tonight, and also London Burkett in on that stop.
Wide right, wide left. 2 wide to the left side. Is he going to put it up this time? Let's see again. Tillman takes it, hands it off straight ahead, and that is a confusing play to me. It's going to bring up 4th down now at the 28-yard line, 4th down and 2. Terry, I'm not a coach. Don't try to be. That surprised me.
Well, no, it didn't me. I mean, that's what they do. And that's it doesn't surprise me. That's what when they're 3rd and less than 10, they're probably going to run the football.
4th down and about 3.
And watch for a fake.
And they're into punt.
Don't jump off sides right here. Don't give them one.
Good snap. Punt is away. It is high and short. Fair catch call for. And You got to give him some room there, and that was close. 41-yard line, Peabody's football on their own 41.
Dan, I got to be honest with you. It kind of surprised me that they punted. I mean, you're talking 4th and 2, 2.5. You know, you're already down 14-0. You haven't, you know, the only good drive you had, you know, you turned the ball over. You're playing the number 1 team in the state on their field, and, you know, what do you got to lose, really?
The game?
Well, it's kind of heading that way for you as it is. So, I mean. Yeah.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Out of the gun. Driggers, lateral pass. It's complete to the 40. And working, and he got back to about the line of scrimmage, and that is it. A lot of motion, not much to show for it.
Yeah, they didn't do a good job giving him very much on the forward progress. As you throw it out here to Ganaway, just a now pass. Great block out there by Vanderveer, and you know, I wish Malik would just kind of gone on and gotten what he could get and, you know, gotten tackled, but the dancing cost him some yards.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. And this is the Driggers. Driggers with the 50, 45, 40. And he's brought down at the 35. Sam Driggers said, Mr. Tillman, I can do this too. And that's another look that they've given us. This young man is developing into one of the best young quarterbacks in West Tennessee.
He is, Dan, and, you know, he hasn't ran the football just a whole lot this year, and I think that's been by design. That was a great play call by Jay Taylor.
2 to the left, 1 to the right.
And a great run by Sam.
Driggers out of the pistol, looks, handoff. Goes to Ganaway. Ganaway works his way down to about the 20, make that the 32. Pickup of about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7. I can't say enough good things about Driggers.
No, you can't. I mean, you know, and let's be honest. You know, Sam was kind of one of the question marks coming into this season. Didn't start off great over at Milan, but had a great second half, and I really believe that
was a maturing
point.
That
was very much a maturing point.
And boy, has he matured.
You know, had a little problem with the interceptions early on, like a lot of young quarterbacks do, but he's really grown out of that.
Out of the gun again. And a handoff goes to the left side, and that one didn't work at all. Might have lost a yard to the 34. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Stone is coming down. You see here on the Siler Thornton replay, they had a little stunt right there. And that wasn't Stone. That was, I think it was Smith, number 12. Came on from his linebacker position and made a really nice play.
3rd down, a long 8. We may be calling a timeout here.
We're probably going to.
It's sure looking that way.
I believe we did.
And we did. Timeout is called. Tyson Foods, raising the world's expectation for how much good food can do. Siler Thornton Agency has locations in Trenton and in Dyer, so stop in and see them for all your insurance needs. Elite Dental has locations in Trenton and Jackson. At Elite Dental, the smiles say it all. Attorney Bradley Owens can handle personal injury and divorce, family law, criminal defense, wills, and estates. Eddie's Pharmacy offers 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and they offer vaccinations. Amy Greer State Farm in Trenton has homeowners, auto, farm, life, Medicare supplements, and financial services. Christian's Family Medicine has locations in Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie. Duncan's Pharmacy Express. Visit Duncan's Pharmacy Express today and let them take care of you. Trenton Health and Rehab offers skilled and long-term services. Visit them with your rehab needs. And here we go. 3rd down and about 8 yards to go. Ball's at the 34. Wide right, wide left. Driggers working out of the gun. There's a snap. He rolls to the right side. Fires it down in the corner. And it should be a flag. And there it is, baby. You saw that one coming.
Yeah, that
there was no argument.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Malik had a step on the guy in the Sam. It was a little bit of an underthrown pass, and Malik was trying to work back to the ball, and the defensive back just kept riding him on into the end zone. They're going to get Colby Craig for pass interference. Dan, DCA 14, TCA 7 now. After the first quarter, McKenzie and Adamsville scoreless.
Oh, wow. Ball at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for Trenton Peabody. First down's brought to you by Amy Greer, State Farm. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line.
West Carroll 8, Greenfield nothing. 4:37 left in the first quarter of that contest.
Interesting. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Dreher's under center this time. On first down, let's see what he does. Handoff goes to Vaughn. Vaughn to the left side. Vaughn rolling, and Vaughn makes it into the end zone for his second touchdown of the night, and it's 20-0 Peabody. 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play.
They did a great job by our offensive line. Look at Ben Hayes running his feet, staying with the block, and then don't come up and try to hit Vaughn up there. He's just going to bounce off. And just a great, great run by Draquan.
Lee holding. Hicks in to attempt the extra point. Pull down, kick up, and it is perfect. 21-0 the score. Trenton Peabody leads here in the first quarter of play. Back in 30 seconds.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Peabody leads by the score of 21-0. Anderson's Furniture has all your home furnishing needs, especially recliners. Stop in and see them soon. That touchdown was brought to you by Christian Family Medicine. The extra point by Trenton Health and Rehab. They also give you this kickoff by Isaiah Hicks, about to come up with Peabody. Bang! It's like they hadn't missed a game.
Yeah, it's you can tell these kids really, really love playing the game of football, and man, they're good at it too. They're fun to watch.
Here we go. High end over and kick. They're going to let it roll? They better hope it rolls in there.
I'm telling you, when Hicks kicked that one, I thought that's one of those that can maybe not go in the end zone. And
you think you may let up on the next one? Just a tad?
Nah, I think
make them play it.
Yeah, I think that he kind of believes and I think Tab Val, our special teams coordinator, believes if we can kick in the end zone, let's kick in the end zone. Make them drive 80 yards. Not many teams are going to be able to drive 80 yards on this defense consistently. So
and yet, 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Peabody leading 21-0, and Union City with the ball on their own 20. And working out of the gun, that's Tillman. Man goes in motion, and a handoff goes to the right side, and 1 or 2 yards is about it to the 22-yard line.
Tell you what, Dan, Westbrooks, there was a whole host of Peabody Golden Tide defenders, but Westbrooks, you'll see here on the Siler Thornton replay, watch him just continue to drive his feet. And, there's Braxton Johnson, there's Vaughn, there's Burkett. There was a lot of people. And
pickup of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah,
we're down to 10 seconds. I don't think anybody's moving toward a play. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter of play. End of the first quarter, the score, Peabody 21, Union City nothing, back in 60.
Whether it's tires, batteries, oil changes, brakes, or alignments, Gibson County Farmers Co-op Car Care Center, located in your hometown-friendly co-op in Trenton, has you covered. While we're taking care of your ride, you can shop inside at Gibson Farmers Co-op for all your steel products and Carhartt work apparel. When it comes to comforts of home, we have a large and unique selection of home decor. Make tracks for Trenton, Tennessee, and your friendly hometown Gibson Farmers Co-op. It's where we have something for the entire family.
$21-0 the score. Peabody leading. H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer, and they have new farm equipment, parts, and offer full service and farm equipment. Trenton Light and Water Department proudly serves the community with 2 new electric substations and a newly renovated state-of-the-art water treatment plant. Raspberry Tire and Service Center offers tires, oil changes, and all sorts of automotive services. They also have a wrecker service from cars, for cars, trailers, and even semis. Gibson Farmers Co-op, one of your favorite places, has auto service, small engine shop. The Gibson Farmers Co-op gift shop offers baby and bridal registry, and they have curbside pickup. So it's 2nd down and 7 here for Union City, closer to 6 than it is 7. And working out of the pistol, there's the snap and a handoff. It didn't go, but maybe a yard or a yard and a half up to the 25. It's 3rd and 5 again for Union City. They've been here before on the other end of the floor just in the last quarter.
Yeah.
And
great job by Draquan Vaughn taking on the block of number 14, Jonathan Stone, getting off that block and hitting Westbrooks in the hole. And, man, I'm telling you, Westbrooks is a load now. He's a large young man.
Here we go on 3rd and 5. Snap and the handoff didn't work again to the 27-yard line, and it's 4th down. 4th down and about 3 for Union City.
And you can see London Burkett coming up from his middle linebacker position, came up and made a nice one-on-one tackle on
They going to punt?
No, I think they're going to try to go for it, Dan. I'm telling you, it's 21-0.
Wide right, wide left. Man goes in motion. There's
Keeper.
a snap, and he didn't make it. Push back and back and back.
Whoa, no,
whoa,
dude,
my, where in the
spot
world are we
there.
going with that spot?
That's a terrible spot. There's no well, you can
Look
see
at
here
this.
On the he got tackled at the 29, just maybe over the 29. That's a terrible spot by that side judge over there.
Oh my.
That was not.
We don't fuss at officials, but on obvious things like that, didn't make it to the 30. He lacked a yard getting to the 30.
Yeah, one more time, you'll see it right here. He's nowhere close to the 30.
Never made it.
I don't know who they saw, but
he didn't have the ball.
No.
There's a snap and a keeper by Tillman, and he got to the 33. And they may put it at the 36.
You never know.
You never know if he knows he had the ball. That was a terrible spot and cost the Tide the football.
Yeah, it really did, and probably cost, well, which I'm not going to say that, but, cost us an opportunity to really put this game away. Hang on there, 17. You're not there yet.
No, line up. He's going where it should be, right? Out of the pistol. There's a snap. Handoff goes to the left side. Hello! And he is knocked down. Woo-hoo! And a penalty marker goes down.
Tell you what, Jordan Shepard met him right there. Great job. That's his responsibility. Oh, okay. And then they get Baskerville on the late hit. And, yeah, that's
that was a late hit.
That was a late hit. We'll
I'll give them that one, but I'm not giving them the yard before.
What we don't need to do, we don't need to lose our composure. And we need to keep playing the way we know how to play disciplined football, and we don't need to give them anything. And Dan, I may be wrong, but I do believe that fire judge over there is Floyd Flippin.
I don't know.
Floyd made a bad call. I'll tell Floyd that too. I'll see him for long. He won't remember.
From the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from Union City. Ball goes in motion. There's a handoff, and that got to the 48-yard line. See where they mark it.
If they don't get them on that,
and there went a flag.
We're gonna have a serious problem, because that guy came in and busted Baskerville in his back. So that should be 15 their way, going against them. After dead ball, yes, sir. So now it's going to be
So now we're going to go back the other way.
We're going to go 2nd and 25 from the 33s where they're going to have it, and that's a good call. Here you go. You're just going to see on the replay. Just watch Baskerville. He's at the bottom of the screen. He's at the bottom of the screen with the pink gloves on. Now just watch him throughout. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Right. Hang on. Right there. There you go. And people say, well, that may not be much. It doesn't matter. The whistle had blown. You just called one on the defense. If you don't call that, you're going to lose all credibility.
I still hadn't got over the yard at the 30.
Well, I agree with that.
Wide right, wide left. Lone running back. Man goes in motion. Snap, handoff, and he flipped it back, and he's drugged down at about the 42-yard line. Close to the 42, and it's going to be 3rd down and close to 15.
Yeah, good job by Alan Jones staying with it, and a little too far downfield for my taste, and I'm sure Tab Val will say the same thing, but we got 3rd down and we got 15 and a half, so 3rd down and 50, they just gained 10, or 9 and a half, so you never know what they're going to do.
Wide to the right, wide to the left.
Just play your keys.
Out of the pistol. Tillman flips, goes to the left side, and they're going to throw it, and it's going to be intercepted. Here goes the Tide, all the way down, and he made it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
Draquan Vaughn.
His 3rd touchdown of the night.
The interception right there. They tried to throw it back. He intercepted at the 46-yard line, and when he caught it, the only person that could catch him was Westbrooks, and that didn't happen. And this defense scores again.
And to attempt the extra point is Isaiah Hicks. I'm almost over that yard, but not yet.
No, not yet. We're not going to get over it for a while.
Hicks in to attempt the extra point. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. And it's 28-0. Trenton Peabody. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
We'll show
Amy McLemore, licensed realtor with Town & Country Realty, specializing in Gibson County area. And let her help you. And there you saw the replay. And he wasn't going to be denied. That's maybe why they run the ball. So, Rep Logo Lawrence Funeral Home is a family-owned business that offers the full spectrum of tributes, from traditional funerals to cremation and memorial services. And also brought to you by the Tennessee Army National Guard, serving every one of us, and thank you so much. Gibson County Animal Shelter, serving all of Gibson County. Gibson County Utility District, also full service. They care about you. Gibson Connect. Be sure that you stop in and tell them how much that you appreciate them sponsoring this ball game. Trenton Health and Rehab brings you the second quarter of our playoff game. 7:47 remaining in the first half.
Dan, after this, I've got something we need to cover real quick.
High end over end kick. And it's going to go into the end zone. Touchback.
Well, a sad note from the Lexington Creekwood game. Action has stopped. This was 4 minutes ago on Twitter. Action has stopped, and prayers are going up for an injured Creekwood player who has been down at midfield for anywhere from 5 to 6 minutes.
Oh,
so
my.
Our prayers definitely go out to that young man.
Especially.
Also, McKenzie scored now 7-0 over Adamsville. USJ 14, MTCS 0, and Donaldson Christian leading TCA 21-7.
Give a shout out to everyone watching from Gibson's Grill. Katie's Style, located in the Elks Lodge dining room, where everyone is welcome. Open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Peabody games always live streamed in the dining room. Roll Tide.
Good timeout, Union City.
Another timeout going to be called here. Let's take it with them. A 60-second break coming up.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
We're with Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you
to the left
find your dream
side,
home.
and they gained about 6 yards on that one. It'll be 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Tornadoes. 7.5 remaining in the first half of play. Peabody leading 28-0.
All right, Dan, Creekwood had scored and went up 7-0. And then Jordan Smith, Mr. Do Everything for Lexington, has scored and tied that game 7-7.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. Out of the gun. Man goes in motion. Handoff goes to the right side. And, well, let's see. They may mark it at the 30, the 35. Look at where it's marked.
It's going to be before the 30.
Okay, the 29-yard line is a yard shy, 3rd down and less than a yard. That was a good mark that time.
Yes, it was. I will agree with that.
I still ain't got over that mark.
No, they still cost us a yard.
Wide right, wide left. Out of the gun. There's a snap, handoff, bang, hit,
he kept it.
And to the left side, and that was Tillman on the carry. He got the first down up to the 34-yard line. Terry, you're not going to catch up 28-0 doing right, lefts.
No, but Dan, when you come into the game, when so far in the 2 games you're 0 for 6 with 2 interceptions, it's pretty much all you can do.
Wide right, wide left. Man in motion. There's a snap. Handoff. No, flips, goes back to the left side, and he lost on the play. Mark it back at the 28-yard line. Loss of about a yard, 33-yard line, I should say. Loss of a yard on the play, and it is going to come up now. 2nd down.
Great job.
And 11.
Great job by Jadarian Easley coming up, getting out of it, not allowing himself to get blocked, and coming up and making the play for a loss.
On 2nd and 11, wide right, wide left. Man in motion. There's a snap,
Inside.
low snap, hands it off, goes straight ahead, and scratches forward to the 38-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down. Let's call it 6.
Then you see here on the Siler Thornton replay, this is Arnold, the right wing back. We used to call that a slice play. I tell you what, he gets hit and
still
Union
pushes
City running
on.
backs, do a great job keeping their feet moving. He's going to be a good one.
Wide to the left, double wing. Man in motion. Snap, handoff. And he's going to be shy of the first down. Ball's going to go up to the 42.5-yard line. And he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Well, I believe it's going to be 4th and 1, Dan, and it's 4 down territory.
I'm sorry, you're right. 4th down and a yard to go. Ball at the Union City 42-yard line. They've got to get it to the 42.5. They've got to get it to the 44.
They're going to call timeout Union City.
Timeout is going to be called. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Timeout on the field. Peabody leads 28-0.
For the National Guard, we have a state and federal mission, so we support our state for like disasters, and then we can also have a federal mission overseas. We serve both the state and federal government.
But the National Guard gives individuals like yourself and myself the opportunity to stay at home, whereas if you have a goal to go to school, National Guard got you. You don't have to really worry about changing your whole life to serve your country, where the National Guard actually work around your life.
I like to think the National Guard has this elite group of soldiers and members, because you'll have police officers, you'll have firefighters, lawyers, doctors, just a slew of different people that make up this force as far as being a part of the community. They're embedded in their community and they're super involved. So this is like adding these subject matter elite experts with, being a soldier. I mean, you got the total person concept.
Tillman keeps and goes straight ahead, gets the first down up to the 48-yard line, and it'll be a 1st and 10 for Union City. 3:50 remaining in the first half of play. Tyson Foods brings you the halftime show. We'll have all the stats and some scores, and we'll keep you up to date. Wide right, wide left. Double wing. Out of the pistol, Tillman. Man in motion. There's a snap, handoff, hello at the line. No gain on the play.
Ball
it's going to be 2nd and 9, but the ball came out, but I think they had already blown it dead.
They're going to say they did.
I'm still upset over that yard. 2nd down and 10.
Tell you what, Jordan Shepard is having himself a whale of a game. Great job coming off the block and meeting Littleton right there. And, yeah, Dan, he was down, but still, they owe us one. That'd have been a great time for them to pay it back.
2nd down and 10 from the 48-yard line.
That's Shepard's 3rd solo stop to go along with an assist already in his first half.
2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Out of the gun, Union City. There's a snap, rolls to the right side, looks, wanted to pitch it. Now Tillman's breaking back to the center of the field. He can scutter. And he gets around down to about the 45-yard line. Turn a lemon into lemonade, a gain of 7 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 from the 45. 2:25 remaining in the first half of play.
Yeah, he's a good football player.
Wide to the right, wide left. Tillman. Man goes in motion again. Now he breaks the count. 10 seconds on the play clock. There's a snap and a quick handoff. And was that Westbrook?
It was.
And he got the first down to the 41. To the 41-yard line, that'll be enough for a 1st and 10 for Union City with 1:50 remaining in the half.
Jordan Shepard again on the tackle. right there.
Wide right, wide left. Man in motion. And they flip it to the motion man to the left side, and he is brought down.
Easy.
And at the 43, loss of a couple on the play.
Well, don't tackle him too hard now. We don't get a flag. Wait a minute, did I say that out loud?
Where are they going to put it? Let's watch it. It's about the 42s where they mark it.
Yeah, pass.
And he rolls, looks down the field, fires it, and it is incomplete. Right through the wicket it went. And the clock stops with 56 seconds remaining in the half.
You know, that could have been really, really bad for us right there. You know,
A lot of contact.
No, it wasn't necessarily that. DeMarcus Key was there and then kind of stopped staying with the receiver and misread the depth of the football. And so and then their guy just dropped it.
3rd and 11. See what happens now. Wide right, wide left. 2 go wide to the right. Out of the pistol, Tillman. There's a snap. He's going to pitch to Westbrook. And he's hit once and then steps out of bounds. Ball at the 35. Stops the clock as he stepped out of bounds. 49 seconds remaining. Going to put it at the 36 where they finally play it down at. And it's going to be 4th down and 5. 4th and 5 for Union City. 49 seconds remaining.
Of course, their
play clock's down to 10.
I think they're going to have to take a timeout there. They don't have any timeouts, according to the scoreboard. They're not going to get this
out of the
gun.
gun.
Way they can get it off.
No way.
There's no way.
And there goes.
There we go.
Delay of game's going to cost them 5 more. It's going to put them back at about the 41. Thereabouts. The 41-yard line. There they mark the penalty off, delay a game. 4th and 10. Wide right, wide left. Tillman. Drops straight back, fires it up the middle, incomplete. Peabody ball at the 41-yard line with still 46 seconds.
Dan, Isaiah McClain, sorry for Lexington, 8-yard touchdown run. PAT good. Lexington leads Creekwood 14-7.
Dandy game there.
Yes,
Any update on Adamsville and McKenzie?
Let me check my other sources.
You're the source man.
I don't know about that.
The list man and the short man. Source man.
Halftime, Springfield 14, Hardin County 7. No score at the half, Riverside, Lewis County.
Wide right, wide left. Handoff goes left side. This is Ganaway. Ganaway looking for running room, not to be found. No gain on the play.
We call timeout.
Timeout called by Peabody. Let's take a 60-second break, and we'll be right back.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Gibson
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utilities. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
Peabody leading 28-0, 38 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Peabody working from the gun, 3 wide to the right side. There's a snap, and he's smothered under. Somebody missed a play.
Yeah, that's 56. That's Brown coming in from his defensive end position, Neil Brown.
Another timeout call.
Timeout.
Terry, you're welcome to a snickerdoodle cookie.
Well, I'm gonna have a snickerdoodle.
Smitten made those just for us. I mean, and even worse, 2 weeks ago at Gibson County, she had them all for us.
I know.
And didn't come in the press box to bring them.
I know. I wish she would have, but
yeah, they're none.
Paul's
none
want to know where his is.
Right there.
Yeah. We're not gonna.
They're delicious.
We're not gonna be too stingy with them.
Not too much, but you got to give an account.
Yeah, Dan, some updates. Haywood 20, Dyersburg nothing. Crockett County and Ripley tied at 7. Davidson Academy over Jackson Christian 28-7. Henry County 7, Brighton nothing. Meigs County has gone up 28-14 on Hampton. And I believe that's it for right now.
Peabody to the line. Drigger's working out of the gun. Snap and a handoff goes to Ganaway, and he gets up to the 41-yard line, and that's all, and that may be the end of the first half of play. We're down to 17 seconds remaining, and that is going to be the end of the first half. Tyson Foods brings you the halftime, and we have had a very good first half of play, we being Trenton Peabody. They lead Union City here 28-0. We'll take a 4-minute break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency, our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today. Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one.
Amy Greer and her staff, Scarlett Smith and Courtney Tyree, have over 30 years experience when it comes to helping their customers with their auto, home, life, and financial service needs. They always make sure that their customer is top priority and put their customers' needs first. They are located downtown Trenton across from the police and fire department. They welcome you to stop by or call them for a free quote today.
Families turn to Christian Family Medicine for their everyday medical needs. Vaccines for children, sports physicals for teenagers, or an annual exam for mom. They're here for you. They welcome patients of all income levels, including those on TennCare.
Hi, I'm Drew Brown, a physician assistant at Christian Family Medicine. The next time you need medical care, visit us at one of our 8 locations: Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie.
To learn more, go to ChristianFamilyMed.com. That's ChristianFamilyMed.com.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
At Case IH, we believe it's our job to provide you with solutions. That's why our Farmall and Maxim tractors, as well as our tools and attachments, are designed with you in mind. From mowing to baling to loading and more, we're here to help turn your to-dos into to-dones. At Case IH, we'll keep your days running smoothly with equipment that's durable, versatile, and highly efficient. No wonder farmers are more loyal to Case IH than any other brand. Visit your local dealer or go to caseih.com/livestock for more.
We're at half, and Peabody leading in this football game by the score of 28-0. Update from the McKenzie game. McKenzie winning 21-0 over Adamsville. That is at the half, I believe. Meigs County leading Hampton in the third quarter, 28-21. Watertown leading Marion County in the second quarter, 20-14. And those are all games that will eventually directly affect the Peabody Golden Tide. It's been a great first half and for Peabody. Let's tell you about something else that's going to happen. The Trenton Special School District has announced that the new indoor practice facility being built on the Peabody campus will be named after Director of Schools Tim Haney. They decided this on their November 3rd meeting. Haney has been around these Trenton Peabody and Trenton Special School Districts for 31 years. Served as a teacher and a football coach, Trenton Elementary and Peabody principal, and now Director of Schools. And the board was unanimous in its decision to give this honor to Tim Haney, and we congratulate him and concur with all that the Trenton Special School District has bestowed on Tim, and congratulate Tim on the honor and the job that he does here at Trenton Peabody. Well, 28-0 is our halftime score, and again, the winner of this game will play the winner of McKenzie and Adamsville. And right now, it looks as though that may be McKenzie. So we'll keep an eye on that game for you. They're leading in it 21-0. Okay, Terry, let's go with some halftime totals, and then we'll turn it back over to Paul.
All right. For Trenton Peabody, who leads in this contest 28-0, they have a total of 6 first downs, 1 by the pass, 4 by the rush, and then 1 by the penalty for a total of 6. 2 for 2 for Sam Driggers, 18 yards. As a team, 15 carries, 90 yards on the ground for Trenton Peabody. And Dan, this Union City defense, for the most part, has done a good job against this potent Peabody offense that we're used to seeing. Peabody has fumbled once, and they lost it. 108 total yards for Trenton Peabody, and then, of course, only one penalty, but it was a big one for 15 yards. For Union City, they have 7 first downs, 6 via the rush, and then 1 via penalty. 0 for 4, 2 interceptions. For Tillman, 29 rushes, 99 yards for Union City, which, of course, that's their offense, 99 yards. They also fumbled it once, 3 turnovers for them, and that's not something that they usually do, but when you're down 28-0 and you have to put the ball up in the air, then, you know, as Coach Jim Stowe used to say, when you pass the ball, there's 3 things can happen and 2 of them's bad. So that's why we never did throw the football a whole lot. But they punted once for 32 yards. We have not punted the football, and they have had 3 penalties for 35 yards. So, you know, really just a shade over 200 yards of total offense combined for both of these teams, and both of them come into this game averaging over 300 yards of total offense each. So 2 good defenses. You know, that happens sometimes when you play somebody for the second time in a season, and that's one thing Jay Taylor said to me in pregame. He said, you know, I really hate playing teams twice in a year, you know, because they get to scheme for you. And, you know, we've seen some twists and some turns, and but they've done a real good job on Ganaway. 7 rushes, 33 yards for him, and he's come close a couple of times just to breaking it. And I really believe in the second half as the Peabody offensive line just starts to wear down this Union City defensive front, then you'll see that. You know, think about it, 17 plays for Peabody, 15 rushes, 2 passes, as opposed to 33 plays for Union City, and that's part of their game plan. They want to keep the football out of our hands, and because I would say we can't score if we don't have the ball, but we've already proven that wrong tonight. We're ahead even if with our defense tonight. So there you have your stats, and Peabody leads 28-0, and Union City will get the ball to start the second half, and that's why that last stop was so important, right there, regardless of if we scored or didn't score. But the fact that we stopped them, we didn't allow them to go down and score and then get the ball and come back to score again to start the second half. Now, if that happens, you're looking at a 28-14 game, and now things are emotions and feelings and play calling, and a lot of things change in that situation, and that's going to be different, you know, with us leading 28-0.
That's our halftime score. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, you know, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
At Raspberry Tire, we can help you with brakes, transmission flushes, interstate battery replacement, all types of suspension repairs, and alignments. We carry several major oil brands and tire brands, including Firestone and Bridgestone. Our service center can balance both passenger car tires and semi-truck tires and fill your tires with nitrogen. With 30 years of towing experience, we can haul small, compact cars to semi-trucks, and we are the only wrecker service in Gibson County with heavy-duty towing and recovery services. Come visit us at 2216 Highway 45 Bypass, Trenton.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Whether it's tires, batteries, oil changes, brakes, or alignments, Gibson County Farmers Co-op Car Care Center, located in your hometown-friendly co-op in Trenton, has you covered. While we're taking care of your ride, you can shop inside at Gibson Farmers Co-op for all your steel products and Carhartt work apparel. When it comes to comforts of home, we have a large and unique selection of home decor. Make tracks for Trenton, Tennessee, and your friendly hometown Gibson Farmers Co-op. It's where we have something for the entire family.
Back at Trenton Peabody, halftime score 28-0. The Golden Tide rolling here in the first half. And let's see if they can keep it going here in the second half. And we're going to do everything we possibly can. Halftime is brought to you by Tyson Foods, raising the world's expectations for how much good food can do. And by Amy McLemore. She's a licensed realtor with Town and Country Realty, specializing in Gibson County area. Have her help you. Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home is a family-owned business that offers the full spectrum of tributes, from traditional funerals to cremation, memorial services, all within your budget. And by the Tennessee Army National Guard. Thank you, Guard, for your service. Also, Gibson County Animal Shelter. They go the extra mile to help the people in Gibson County and finding homes for animals. That's the Animal Shelter, Gibson County. Gibson County Utility District, serving Gibson County, and Gibson Connect. Thank you for being our sponsors here. Siler Thornton Agency has locations in Trenton and Dyer, so stop in and see them for all of your insurance needs. Both teams coming back on the field. We're about a minute from kickoff. Elite Dental has locations in Trenton and Jackson. At Elite Dental, our smiles say it all. Terry?
Got score updates in Class 1A. Huntley and Fayetteville are tied at the half, 8-8. Moore County leads Huntington 21-8 at the half. West Carroll 8, Greenfield 6 at last report. Lake County 6, Dresden nothing at last report. Riverside, Lewis County 0-0 at the half. Waverly and Forest are tied at 14 at the half. McKenzie scored with 2 seconds left in the first half, and they have upped their lead over Adamsville to 21-0 and look to be en route to taking command of that game. Meigs County 35, Hampton 21 also, and that is in the fourth quarter, 10 minutes to go. South Gibson scored and evened up the game with Westview. That game is tied at 7 at the half. Lexington leads Creekwood 14-7 at the half. Springfield leads Hardin County 14-7 at the half. Should those two games hold, Springfield would travel to Lexington next Friday night. Haywood 27, Dyersburg 0. Crockett and Ripley tied at 7. Should Haywood win, they're going to host next Friday night. Henry County 7, Brighton nothing. Clarksville 9, Clarksville Northeast 7. And the winner of that game will travel to Henry County should they keep going and win. DCA 34, TCA 7. Davidson Academy 35, Jackson Christian 7, and USJ leads Middle Tennessee Christian School 14-0 at last report. And of course here it's 28-0. Good guys, and Dan, we need to come out and get a stop. Get
a score.
Football, get a stop and a score, and
don't stop the clock.
Don't stop the clock.
That's a song, isn't it?
It sounds like. If it's not, it ought to be.
Attorney Bradley Owens will handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. Eddie's Pharmacy offers 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and they offer vaccinations. Amy Greer State Farm in Trenton has homeowners, auto, farm, life, Medicare supplements, and financial services. Christian Family Medicine, locations in Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie. Visit Duncan's Pharmacy Express today and let them take care of you. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. Visit them for your rehab needs. Anderson Furniture has all your home furnishing needs, especially recliners. Stop by and see them. They also bring you the third quarter that we're fixing to break into. Both teams back on the field as they go to their coaches and have some last-minute Tyson Food pregame and halftime here at Trenton Peabody. Well, as you said, the winner of the McKenzie and Adamsville game will be here next Friday night. Be sure that you keep up with how and when to get your tickets as we get into the third round next week. Unless there's a major upset here.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
No.
They keep giving them yards.
It's kind of like that yard down there.
Yeah.
Stopped at the 29.
Crazy.
Anyway. You can't ever tell. We're nearly to halftime. Peabody's going to kick it off. Nearly the third quarter, I should say. Peabody's going to kick it off. And Hicks has it ready. Kickoff's brought to you by Trenton Health and Rehab. Third quarter by Anderson Furniture.
This would be a great place to have just the have them give up on the kick and let it stop at about the 2-yard line.
They've been doing it all night.
And let's pick it up.
Here we go. High end over end kick. It's going to be
it.
short. Taken at about the 7 to the 10. Missed tackle. And to the 15 and out to about the 20-yard line. And that's where Union City will take over on their own 20-yard line. Trailing here 28-0.
You see here on the Siler Thornton replay, Jason Baskerville comes down and, man, he went all out. Nice move by Arnold. Tell you what, if Baskerville hits Arnold clear or clean right there, we might have been picking up Arnold from back here behind the goalpost because Baskerville had a full head of steam right there.
Wide right, wide left. Thornton, the quarterback, Tillman, the quarterback. Man goes in motion. And a flip goes to the man in motion on the left side over there and might have picked up a yard, but that is all. Was that Jernigan over there?
I think it was, I believe it was Arnold.
Okay. 27, Jacob Arnold. And a gain of yard. It's second down and 9. We're in the third quarter. Peabody up 28-0. Wide right, wide left. Out of the pistol. Man goes in motion. There goes a handoff. It went to Westbrooks, and he got to about the 24-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6 coming up.
Tell you what, Dan, Draquan Vaughn has had himself a heck of a night. He's in on this tackle along with Alan Jones. You see on the Siler Thornton replay. There you go. Jones gets him stopped. Then Vaughn comes in and helps. Baskerville helped right there, but so far for Vaughn, that's 12 total contacts for him.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Snap, Tillman. Pitch goes to the man in motion again, and he got back to about the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It's going to be 4th down coming up.
I mean, you got to punt it, don't you?
Well, it's 4th down and about 6 from the 24.
Tell you what, great job by J.D. Easley coming up. Also right there on that one. They're going to make a – yeah, they're going
to go for it. Trailing 28-0. They got to get to the 30-yard line. There's a snap and reverse goes to the left side, and he's in a heap of trouble. And he is stopped, and Peabody will take over at about the 23. Well, the thought was good.
It was. You look at this replay. Watch 4 here. Watch Key right here. He does a great job of just staying. He didn't go with the flow. He stayed patient, and yeah, he didn't make have anything to do with the tackle other than he made
him go one
come
direction.
Back in and made him come back to the help. And so now here we go. We're at the 23. Put this thing in the end zone.
And run the clock. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Drigger's working out of the gun. Man in motion. There's a snap and gives it to
he's there.
Vandiver, and a man
He's
down
there.
the field, and it is incomplete off the fingertips. They gave it to Vandiver, Carson Vandiver, and he passed it down the field just off the fingertips.
I tell you what, that's what you call just miss right there. Because
Ganaway go back to that huddle and say, I should have
He'll
had
say,
it.
my bad, man, I should have got that. But, hey, that'd have been a heck of a catch, which we've seen him make.
He can do it.
He can. Great play design, though.
Wide right, wide
we
left.
Can't do that.
No. Penalty marker down.
I think we got a timeout before because we had two people in motion.
Timeout call. Timeout on the field. Let's take a 1-minute break and we'll be right back.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Rivloga Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town and Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731
From the 23-yard line, second down and 10,
or on her
coming
cell
up here for
at
Trenton Peabody.
731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Triggers out of the gun. Penalty marker down.
Yeah, snap him, frack. Everybody went, but Ben, I don't know if Ben went late or everybody else went early, but
5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 15. Ball goes back to the 28-yard line. 2nd down, 15.
Tell you what, this would be a great time for a screen pass right here. We ran the screen against them once early, and we missed it. We didn't connect with it, but we had it set up. This right here would be a great opportunity and a great time for it.
Under center, Driggers. There's a snap. Handoff. Ganaway scattering to the 10, down to about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for Peabody from the 6-yard line.
Dan, it'd be a great time for us to give it to Ganaway too on the and let him run. Good job on the jet sweep. Good block by Ethan Ray out there. Great cut by Ganaway. And now he's going to come out, and we're going to go to the heavy set and put Draquan Vaughn back there and see if he can get his 4th touchdown of the night.
Amy Greer, State Farm, 1st down, 1st and goal from the 6. There's a snap, handoff, straight ahead, still pushing, touchdown Tide! Guess who? Vaughn takes it into the end zone. Touchdown! And it's 34-0. There he goes. Look, nobody touched him.
Yeah, nobody really touched him right there. So,
and to attempt the extra point is Hicks. Lee will hold. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. 35-0. Trenton Peabody leading and run the clock. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Dan, just want to pass this along. Got a text from a buddy of mine at the Lexington game. Said that the young man who was hurt earlier was carted off by ambulance, but that he had all feeling in his extremities and was moving. So that is
terrific.
Terrific.
I had a
right
message
there.
somebody had sent in and wanted to know how he was doing. So that is great. 35-0 the score. Peabody leading. And a kickoff ensuing and brought to you by Trenton Health and Rehab. Down the field it goes and taken at the 5. Out to the 10 to the 15. Bang, smash, crunch. At the 17-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for Union City at the 17-yard line. H&R AgriPower is your local Case IH dealer and a new farm. They have new farm equipment parts and offer full service of farm equipment. Trenton Light and Water Department proudly serves the community with 2 new electric substations and a newly renovated state-of-the-art water treatment plant. Not transplant. Wide right, wide left.
Are you sure?
Tillman out of the gun. Man goes in motion to the left side. There's a quick handoff, still on his feet, and he falls forward out across the 25 to, I think they're going to give him the 25-yard line, and that's all. We go from one extreme to the other. 2nd down, and looks to be about 2.
Got some new people in Jacoby Albies in at a linebacker position. Looks like he's in for, they're giving Draquan Vaughn. Vaughn's pulling on his calf over here, maybe cramping a little bit.
2nd and 2. Man in motion. And keeps, flips it back, paid the price. Whoa, loss on the play back to about the 25. Let's see where they put it down. They're going to put it at the 24. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3 from the 24-yard line. Next week, again, Peabody takes the winner of McKenzie and Adamsville. Kickoff time, 7 o'clock. Get your tickets in advance. You can't buy tickets at the gate. Wide right, wide left, and a timeout going to be called right here. Timeout on the field. Peabody up 35-0, back in 60.
For the National Guard, we have a state and federal mission, so we support our state for like disasters, and then we can also have a federal mission overseas. We serve both the state and federal government.
But the National Guard gives individuals like yourself and myself the opportunity to stay at home, whereas if you have a goal to go to school, National Guard got you. You don't have to really worry about changing your whole life to serve your country, where the National Guard actually works around your life.
I like to think the National Guard has this elite group of soldiers and members because you'll have police officers, you'll have firefighters, lawyers, doctors, just a slew of different people that make up this force as far as being a part of the community. They're embedded in their community and they're super involved. So this is like adding these subject matter elite experts with, you know, being a soldier. I mean, you got the total person concept.
$7:55 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Running clock situation here, 35-0 the score. Union City with a 3rd and 3. There's a snap and a handoff. He got up to about the 25-yard line, and that was all. Is that Westbrook again?
It was Westbrook. Connor Gatlin and Ed Burns teaming up on the tackle right there, and we're going to have 4th and about 2.5 probably. They gave him a pretty good spot right there. That's 13 carries for 40 yards for Westbrooks. We've done a really good job on him tonight.
Wide right, wide left. There's a snap, keeps. He got the 1st down, scrambled up to the 34. Tillman on the carry. Gain of 4 on the play. That'll be enough for a Union City 1st down.
Yeah, he's a good football player.
To the 29-yard line. Wide right, wide left. Man in motion. Westbrook on the carry, breaks through the line, gets into the secondary, and is finally brought down at the 38-yard line. Good initial carry right there. Second down and about a yard to go.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's a load now. It took Albie and Key and Cook all. Tell you what, Tristan Cook's been in on a lot of plays tonight also.
Union City on the flip to the running back. Gets another first down to the 41-yard line for Union City. Golden Tornadoes.
I tell you what.
Running hard right now.
Yeah, this is a Littleton giving Westbrook a break right here. Watch come up here. Watch, this guy tackles Tristan Cook. 27 just tackles Tristan Cook. And, I guess that's a 35-0 call.
Yeah, still short a yard.
Yeah.
Wide right, wide left. Out of the gun. And keeps, looks. Tillman going to be swarmed under and for a loss all the way back to, it looks to be about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, Jadarian Easley comes up, keeps him inside, does a great job not running in, just stays out there, and Tillman came right back to him, and a great one-on-one tackle right there by J.D. Easley.
Second down, let's see, there's 6, 7, 8, 18. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Lone running back. Tillman rolls to the right side, looks. He's in a mess again. Going to throw it away. Nope. Completed pass. And he completes it out to the 48-yard line. Going to be shy of the first down, though. It's going to be third down coming up. And 2.
I tell you what, Tab Val.
He's on somebody's case.
He sure is, because that guy was way too. Oh, you see him throw his headsets down, and by all means, because somebody shouldn't be that wide open.
There's a snap, and a handoff goes to the left side, breaks into the secondary, gets the first down, and is brought down at the 41-yard line.
Jordan Shepard again on the tackle, but not till
ball's at the 42.
All right, 9 yards.
Here we go. Wide to the right, wide to the left. Double wings in motion. There's a snap and a handoff straight ahead. Still on his feet, and he's wound down at the 30. That'll be another first down for Union City. 3:30 remaining in the third quarter.
That's Arnold, the freshman. Nice counter play right here to pull Bondurant and Brown around, and good job by Tristan Cook, saving touchdown.
There's a snap and a handoff, and gets to the 26. Gain of about 4 on the play. No, gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Wide to the right, wide to the left, and timeout is called. You can see the defensive coordinator. He's the first out on the field.
Yes, he was.
He can't wait. Well, let's take a break. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Here it's 35-0. Trenton Peabody leading Union City. And Terry, you got any other updates?
About the only one so far. Westview has added a field goal. They lead South Gibson 17-7 with 4:05 left in the third, and that would be a bit of an upset.
Let's see what happens there.
Yes, we will.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. Tillman on 2nd down and 5. There's a snap and a quick handoff that might have gotten back to the line, but that's about all. It'll be 3rd down, and a penalty marker goes down, and some words of 1 or 2 going on here, and the marker is down, and that's going to cost somebody.
I think it's going to cost Union City's what it's going to cost. We just need to get our guys away. They don't have anything to play for now. We do. So we need to just keep our guys away.
They're down there discussing it.
I believe that's Floyd Flippin facing us. Kelvin Reddick is back to us, and here we go. After the play.
That's going to mark 15 yards off.
So that's going to make it 3rd down. Because after
that
the
was
play,
an after the play.
Yeah, I think we'll go back to the replay here. It's a great job by Alan Jones. Comes up, shoots the gap, and gets Westbrook as soon as he gets the ball, and then gets a little help. And then right there, 77 on the right
71. Well, I got 77 too.
Yeah, Carter Bondurant, the junior. It's going to be 77 as he doesn't stop on the whistle and just takes a cheap shot on
3rd down and long. There's a snap. Pitch goes back. They're going to throw it. Looking at Tillman, and the pass is complete. They missed the tackle on him, but he finally is brought down at about the 25-yard line. Less than a minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. They're going to put the ball at the 24. It's going to be 4th down and about 4 yards to go. That's a razzle-dazzle,
It
wasn't
was. That was the same play that they tried to throw earlier that, if I remember right, that Draquan intercepted and ran back.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Tillman out of the gun, rolls right side, looks down the field, puts it down the field. It is incomplete. Peabody football. And we won't get another playoff till the end. Before we end the 3rd quarter, 10 seconds remaining. Raspberry Tire and Service Center offers tires, oil changes, and all sorts of automotive services. They also have wrecker service for cars, trailers, and semis. Gibson Farmers Co-op has auto service and a small engine shop. Gibson Farmers Co-op gift shop offers baby and bridal registry. They also have curbside pickup. Let's take a minute break and we'll be right back.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utility. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community. Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Peabody leading 35-0. The final 12 minutes of this one's on the board. Peabody to the line of scrimmage from the 20, their own 24-yard line. 2 wide to the left. Driggers working with the eye behind him. There's a snap and a handoff. Goes to Ganaway, and he gets across the 25 up to about the, let's see. You never know.
About the 27.
27-yard line. Pick up a 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7 here for Peabody.
Dan got an update. Riverside with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Riverside leads Lewis County 12-0.
Wow.
That'll be a little bit of a revenge, as I believe Lewis County beat Riverside 8-7.
Yeah.
Earlier in the year.
Wide right, wide left. 2-man eye in the backfield. There goes Ganaway again, and this time he got some running room and picks up the 1st down up to the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Dan, I'm telling you, he's so close to breaking one. They're really bringing their safeties down. Of course, they know we're not going to throw the football up 35-0. They're really bringing their safeties down and involving them in the run defense. Craig came down right before the snap and acted as an extra linebacker. There's Isaac DeHaan in the game, playing at that tight end position.
35-yard line, 1st and 10. There we go with a run again. Ganaway to the 40, to the 41. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
And Dan, it's probably it's a good thing. I say it's a good thing. Had he broken that and scored, it was coming back because we were going to have a block in the back, but because the play didn't materialize, then the side judge here, I believe that's Kelvin Reddick, down there, made a great administrative decision and didn't call a penalty right there.
4th quarter action brought to you by H&R Agri-Power. Long count, snap. There goes Ganaway again to the 41. That's all. Got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4 coming up. Vaughn comes into the ball game. Out goes Ganaway.
You see here they're doing the same thing. If the quarterback opens up to your side as the safety, they're coming down hard, and that's Tillman coming down. We don't have anybody to block him. You know, we're not expecting to see him right around the line of scrimmage. We're not expecting to see him to about 5 or 6 yards downfield, but
3rd and 4. 9 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Snap. Handoff. Vaughn. 1st down. Still up at the 50 to the 45. Drops the football and then falls on it. Woo! Man. Where are they going to mark where he was down? They're going to mark that at the 44-yard line. Watch this.
Yeah, it's great job.
Good thinking.
Getting back on that football, absolutely. He still got 15 out of it. Into the 3rd quarter, Springfield still leads Hardin County 14-7.
They got a white knuckler there, don't they?
To start the 2nd half, Creekwood kicks an onside kick, recovers it, and goes down and scores. They've tied the game at Lexington 14-14.
There's a handoff, goes to Vaughn. Vaughn to the left side, gets another 1st down and then a few extra yards. Vaughn to about the 32-yard line. He's a horse, isn't he?
He sure is. He has a lot of power. He just lowers his head.
A 31-yard line.
Yeah, runs over Littleton, gains 14 more.
Wide right, wide left. 2-man eye in the backfield. There goes Vaughn again. Bumps once.
Yeah, he fumbled it again.
Then fumbled it, and who picked it up?
I believe they did.
It's going to belong to Union City. Man.
Yeah, that's not going to be very pleasing to Shane Jacobs. Is we have put the ball on the ground. You know, Dan, and you mentioned that in pregame about a little bit cooler than what we're used to playing in, and could have something to do with us. You know, not holding on.
It's not going to warm up anymore.
No, it's not. Dan Isaiah McClain, quick strike for Lexington. scores and puts Lexington back up 21-14. And also McKenzie looks like they're coming in here. They're up 24-0.
There's a snap and a pass down the field. Nobody there. It was incomplete. Second down and 10.
Yeah, I don't really know who Tillman was throwing this ball to. Other than he was throwing
just getting rid of it.
Yeah, throwing it to not take a loss. You know, Dan, if you remember back when we went to McKenzie way back, it seemed like forever ago. On the way home, we talked about that we would see those guys again.
Oh, yeah, there's a handoff, and it's going nowhere. Let's see, they're going to put the ball back at the 23, 3rd and 10.
Got an injured player for
Union City.
Yeah, it looks like
he's got a cramp in his leg.
Yeah, number 63, Harris Cagle.
He's up.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Way to go, young man.
We don't talk about, the conditioning that, I know that's one thing on off weeks that Shane Jacobs really, really stresses with his team. They do a lot of running to try to not only maintain their conditioning, but try to even make it a little bit better on their off weeks. And that's one thing we don't see very often. Knock on some wood, knock on my head. We don't see our kids cramp a whole lot. So that's a credit to them.
Wide to the right, wide to the left, out of the gun. There's the snap. Looks down the field.
That's a hold right there.
And he is knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Going to be short of the first down.
Watch right here. 51 just grabs Jacoby Albee right there in the center of the screen and just won't let him go anywhere. And great job by DeMarcus Key and Jason Baskerville right there.
Trousdale and Bledsoe tied in the fourth quarter, 7-7.
4th down, 4.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. Man in motion. Handoff goes straight ahead, and that's going to get the first down, I think.
They're going to give it to
the
him.
34. 4 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ball at the 34, and they moved the chains on the far side.
Actually,
I know.
He didn't make it.
I wasn't going to say it.
He did not make it. When he
went
down where the ball is,
I wasn't going to say
he didn't make it.
I mean, I hadn't got over that yard yet. Here we go. Drops back, rolls right side, looks, little pass down the field, nobody home, way overthrown. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, Dan, we've talked about it coming into the game. Westview was only 11 for 42 passing. That's a little bit over 25%. That's through 10 games. So I mean, when they got down 21-0, it was pretty much over for them. Reverse.
And reverse again, and they roll around the right side. Going to put
a
little pass up, and it's intercepted. Down the field to the 40, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line.
Kylan Wade on the interception.
Congratulations, Kylan Wade on the INT, and that made his day. I'm going to tell you, on the 13th, Friday the 13th. Big interception. Ball at the 40, 2:55 remaining in the ball game.
Kylan Wade, another one of those heralded sophomores that we've been hearing about, actually for the last for the last 2 years.
Timeout called. Back in.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with elite dental care, and let your smile say it all.
Producer and director and slow motion instant replay operator tonight, Paul Schulze. Lee Hayes, halftime stat and Facebook page administrator. Lawson Mann on the main camera. Johnny Johnson on the field. Linda Wyrick, the director's assistant. Terry Clement doing the color, and I'm Dan Hughes.
Got to have a director's assistant now. She may be the most important person up here.
Well, she's the best looking person.
Now, there's no doubt about that. I don't know why she chooses to sit by Paul, but I mean, you know, we'll let her.
Out of the gun, Driggers, there's a snap and a handoff goes up the middle, and that was Bond.
That was Bonds.
Number 26. Down to the 36-yard line. Picked up 4 on the play. That'll be 2nd down and 6.
Good to see him in Tavion. I'm sorry, I'll get it right here in a minute. Also in the ball game. I believe Weber's the quarterback.
Takes it from the gun, hands it over to Bonds. Bonds to the left side. And might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down coming up. Minute 55 remaining.
I think that was Baskerville, Dan. Yeah, it was William Baskerville.
Was it?
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, there we go.
Now Bonds is going back in. Snuck in on us.
And
Skinner, Sewell.
Looks like it's going to be Peabody and McKenzie here next Friday night.
That's Walker in at quarterback.
Wide right, wide left. 3rd down and close to 7. There's the snap, handoff. Goes up the middle and nothing opening there. It'll be 4th down. 70 seconds remaining.
Trying to get everybody in we can get in. Let's see who else is in there. Number 29, Torres is in the game. Sewell is in the game, I see.
44 seconds remaining.
Baskerville's at running back. Barsonis.
On 4th down, there's a snap, handoff, and he's drugged down from behind to the 34-yard line. The ball will go over on downs, but I doubt we even play a game. There's only 20 seconds remaining in this ball game, and they will not get another play off. That's going to do it. Down to 10 seconds. Peabody has continued on, and they will play next Friday night here at Trenton Peabody. As the clock counts down to 0, and a victory for the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody. Let's take this break, and we'll be back with some final totals.
At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today. Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at the current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and vaccinations. It's almost flu season, so it's time for your flu shot. I know nobody wants either one. The flu shot takes less than 5 seconds, but the flu lasts for a week. So take your shot or take your chances. You can get the flu anywhere, but get your flu shot at Eddie's Pharmacy. No appointment needed for either one.
Amy Greer and her staff, Scarlett Smith and Courtney Tyree, have over 30 years experience when it comes to helping their customers with their auto, home, life, and financial service needs. They always make sure that their customer is top priority and put their customers' needs first. They are located downtown Trenton across from the police and fire department. They welcome you to stop by or call them for a free quote today.
Families turn to Christian Family Medicine for their everyday medical needs. Vaccines for children, sports physicals for teenagers, or an annual exam for mom. They're here for you. They welcome patients of all income levels, including those on TennCare.
Hi, I'm Drew Brown, a physician assistant at Christian Family Medicine. The next time you need medical care, visit us at one of our 8 locations: Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie.
To learn more, go to ChristianFamilyMed.com. That's ChristianFamilyMed.com.
Peabody's winning, has won this 35-0 in there. You see Coach Jacobs congratulating his Golden Tidemen. They hold the helmets up high. Another victory in the column for Trenton Peabody. Next week, they most likely will take on McKenzie. I hadn't heard a final over there, but they had a pretty good lead at last statement. And here comes Peabody toward the side. Terry, when you get an opportunity, we'll give it to you.
All right. On the night for the victorious Golden Tide, Khalid Ganaway, 13 carries, 75 yards. Now this is unofficial, as I've got my official stat guy on his sheet back from halftime. The man of the night, though, Draquan Vaughn, 8 carries, 80 yards, 3 scores on the ground, and then he added another one on defense for Cameron Bonds, 2 carries, 4 yards, Baskerville, 2 carries, 2 yards, and then Sam Driggers, 3 carries for 19 yards, 28 carries, 180 yards for Peabody. Through the air, Driggers was 2 of 2 for 18 yards. Carson Vandiver, was. Thank y'all very much. Y'all, this ain't nothing. Excuse me, I didn't mean to get interrupted there. Carson Vandiver 0 for 1 as he just missed a touchdown pass to Malik Ganaway early in the second half. Just barely went off of Ganaway's fingertips as we've got fireworks exploding in the background. So 198 total yards is all for Peabody. About 2/3 of what they usually get. For Union City, 42 carries, 163 yards on the ground. And folks, I know 163 yards sounds like that's a lot, but that's a pretty good job against a rushing offense that was averaging right at 300 yards rush, over 300 yards rushing coming in to tonight. Through the air, they were 2 of 9, 29 yards, 3 interceptions, if my math is correct. Wade got 1, Vandiver got 1, and Draquan Vaughn got 1, and Vaughn was able to run his back 42 yards for a touchdown. And so Lexington Peabody moves on. I was just trying to looking at an update on the Lexington game. One thing I can tell you, Riverside has beaten Lewis County for the 3rd straight year in the playoffs. I'm telling you, I know Bobby Sharp. I've known him for a long time. He is not going to like that very much. Also, Davidson Academy leads Jackson Christian 42-20. DCA, Donaldson Christian Academy leads TCA 41-7. So
okay, we're going to come back. When we come back, we'll do a final scoreboard and seeing what's going on there and all around, and we'll be back right after this break.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
At Case IH, we believe it's our job to provide you with solutions. That's why our Farmall and Maxim tractors, as well as our tools and attachments, are designed with you in mind. From mowing to baling to loading and more, we're here to help turn your to-dos into to-dones. At Case IH, we'll keep your days running smoothly with equipment that's durable, versatile, and highly efficient. No wonder farmers are more loyal to Case IH than any other brand. Visit your local dealer or go to caseih.com/livestock for more.
We're working right now for our families and our nation and all the countries.
I take great pride knowing that I'm feeding the nation and keeping the shelves full.
And we produce a lot of protein, so it's always good to keep, good food out there for the world.
The company, they provide masks, face shields, barriers.
As a team member, I feel really safe.
It feels good to help people in a time of crisis like now.
At Raspberry Tire, we can help you with brakes, transmission flushes, interstate battery replacement, all types of suspension repairs, and alignments. We carry several major oil brands and tire brands, including Firestone and Bridgestone. Our service center can balance both passenger car tires and semi-truck tires, and fill your tires with nitrogen. With 30 years of towing experience, we can haul small, compact cars to semi-trucks, and we are the only wrecker service in Gibson County with heavy-duty towing and recovery services. Come visit us at 2216 Highway 45 Bypass, Trenton.
We're back here where celebrations going on right now. 35-0. Peabody has defeated Union City. And, Terry, the final scoreboard, the tied final scoreboard.
All right, in Class 1A, last report, Fayetteville and Huntland were still tied at 8. Fayetteville's up now 14-8 on Huntland. As far as Huntington, they last score still trailed 21-8. West Carroll 8, Greenfield 6 at last report. Lake County 6, Dresden 0. In Class 2A, we've already said this, Riverside has defeated Lewis County for the third year in a row. And last report, Waverly and Forest are still tied at 14. Also, McKenzie up 24-0 over Adamsville. At last report, Meigs County was going to beat Hampton. In Class 3A, Westview leads South Gibson 17-14 now, as that game has tightened up. In Class 4A, man, I tell you what, they got a good one going on down in Lexington. Lexington was up 21-14. Creekwood scored, made it 21-20, went for 2, did not make it. So the score stayed 21-20. When Lexington got the ball back, Isaiah McLean did it again, and they scored, and the PAT went up 28-20. Now, in Springfield, with 1:47 to go, Springfield leads Hardin County 21-13. Hardin County has the ball. That's the last report I've got. Michael Davis, superintendent of Hardin County's been giving me updates all night on that one. So 21-13 Hardin County trails with a little bit under 2 minutes to go, but they do have the football at last report. Haywood all over Dyersburg 35-7. Ripley 34. Crockett 21 at last report. Now I have a report from Waverly. Waverly with 3 minutes to go is going to advance. It'll be Waverly and Riverside in one quarterfinal next week, and then Peabody and probably McKenzie in the other quarterfinal as Waverly leads 37-14 over Forest. Clarksville Northeast in 5A has taken let me make sure I lost my score. 17-15 lead over Clarksville in the fourth quarter. Henry County all over Brighton by the halftime. Last report 31-0. 31-0. McKenzie defeats Adamsville, so they will be here next Friday night. And as far as Division II, 41-7 DCA over TCA. Last report, 42-14 Davidson Academy over Jackson Christian, and 21-7 USJ over Middle Tennessee Christian. I'm trying to get 6:09 left at the Lexington game. Lexington had the ball, and on the first play fumbled, turned it over, and gave the ball back to Creekwood. So Creekwood has the ball trailing 28-20 with just under 6 minutes left.
A lot of football tonight. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back to wrap this one up.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Whether it's tires, batteries, oil changes, brakes, or alignments, Gibson County Farmers Co-op Car Care Center, located in your hometown-friendly co-op in Trenton, has you covered. While we're taking care of your ride, you can shop inside at Gibson Farmers Co-op for all your steel products and Carhartt work apparel. When it comes to comforts of home, we have a large and unique selection of home decor. Make tracks for Trenton, Tennessee, and your friendly hometown Gibson Farmers Co-op. It's where we have something for the entire family.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Rifflogo Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town and Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
For the National Guard, we have a state and federal mission, so we support our state for like disasters, and then we can also have a federal mission overseas. We serve both the state and federal government.
But the National Guard gives individuals like yourself and myself the opportunity to stay at home, whereas if you have a goal to go to school, the National Guard got you. You don't have to really worry about changing your whole life to serve your country, where the National Guard actually work around your life.
I like to think the National Guard has this elite group of soldiers and members because you'll have police officers, you have firefighters, lawyers, doctors, just a slew of different people that make up this force as far as being a part of the community. They're embedded in their community and they're super involved. So this is like adding these subject matter elite experts with, you know, being a soldier. I mean, you got the total person concept.
I'm Gibson County Mayor Tom Witherspoon. As Christmas approaches and our minds shift to what to get the children, puppies often come to mind. I want to ask each of you to consider adopting a pet from the Gibson County Animal Shelter. We always have several to choose from, and it would be a tremendous help to us. So please, have your pet spayed or neutered. Thank you to all of our responsible pet owners, and adopt a shelter animal. They'll love you for it. Thank you.
Gibson County Utility District has provided Gibson County and the surrounding area with natural gas since 1953. We pride ourselves on our dedication to the comfort and safety of our customers and the citizens of Gibson County. And as citizens, you can do your part. Always be sure to call 811 before digging in order to avoid hitting a gas line or any other buried utilities. Gibson County Utility District for better living in your community.
Well, good news from Trenton, Tennessee. Trenton Peabody wins this second round of the state playoffs by the final score of 35-0 over Union City. Next Friday night, we're back here, back in Trenton, to take on the Rebels of McKenzie for the third round of the state playoffs. For Terry Clement, I'm Dan Hughes. Good evening, everybody.